Why your silence always works on your ex. Here's the reason. Hello, everybody, and I welcome you to the Modern Dating Bible. Now, listen, silence will always work, and there are reasons so. In most cases, yes, we can never guarantee things, but let me assure you, 9 times out of 10, most of your time you will realize silence working rather than working against you. Hence, you must master how to go silent. And here are the reasons. Some things are just how human beings are like, how human beings are built. For instance, human beings are curious creatures, right? Emotional creatures. They want to discover what is forbidden. Humans want it more. The more something is forbidden, the more they want to do it and see. So it's like this, even silence. When you are silent on your ex, it speaks volumes. Even if you were the one on the wrong, when you go quiet, a normal human being, begin to wonder, okay, quiet, but why? They want to understand. If somebody they were used to you chasing them and you stop, you wonder. If they thought they have you under their spell and you stop, they will wonder. Hence, silence does a lot of things at once. Nobody wanna be gotten over. With a friend of mine, we used to say something like this, something we've observed, and we knew that it applies to everyone, whether it's women. That you know what, even if you don't want somebody, they've been after you, keep rejecting them. Let me tell you, the moment they stop coming after you, they get over you, it always hurts. I would see my friend be in that stage where a lady, she's after him. By the moment she stops chasing, she shows that she's over him, it will hurt a bit to remind you, she no longer into me. Oh, okay. Even women, it was the same thing. She'd be playing games, not interested. You find that the same person, now when they see you have moved on, now the jealousy begins. But they were telling you straight that they're not interested. They're pushing you away. So that's the thing. Even when it comes to exes, they leave you, right? But no ex is really, really prepared to see you with the next person. It will hit a bit. The first time they see you with a new partner, it will hurt. That is why when you go quiet, eventually they wonder, why are you quiet? Why is he not talking to me anymore? Okay, I know we're not talking because we're done, but curiosity. What could they be up to? Hence, you will see exes. When you break up initially, they will block you, delete you, and whatsoever. A month later, now they are back on your social media. Now they are stalking you on social media. You see that they viewed your story, but you felt that this person is done with you. Curiosity. Hence, when you are quiet, you are giving them, leave enough room for them to explore what they want to explore, to the point where it's a cycle. Their mind will go back to where they're coming from. But when you are disturbing that process, you know what happens? You are actually always giving them the answers which they were supposed to seek on their own. And what do I mean? It only takes time for them to get to a point where they wonder what you're up to. But if on a daily basis you are calling them, begging them, sending messages, I'm in town, I'm remembering, do you think on their own they would get to a point where they wonder what you're up to? Or remember the good things you to share? You're always reminding them, so what is there for them to think? So it's like you give them space and enough room to have something to think when it comes to you. Exes. That's what happens when you go quiet. Why your silence always works. It also brings us to this thing also. On that, when you are silent, everybody needs space at one point or another. They feel like they want to be alone. So when they left you, sometimes they felt like, you know what, I want to start afresh. Haven't you had such phrases? Some people, they get to a point where they feel like they've been with you for the longest and, oh, maybe my life would be better without this person. Only for them to realize, oh, come on, this person was actually the one helping you to be this happy. Hence, when they finally get to have that space, which at some point, maybe a week, when you went somewhere, they felt like, oh, my life was improving. You give them all to them. They realize, so this is all there is. No, wait a minute. Now my life sucks. Rather, I go back. Silence. The power of silence. It will always work. Let me tell you. Sometimes it will work and you won't realize. Because some exes, they have so much pride not to come back begging or admitting that they were wrong. But let me assure you, silence always works. You give them space. You give them enough room to start to miss you. And you make them to see that, you know what, I'm not forcing myself to be with you. You can have life without me. You know, some people sometimes, you know what makes it harder? Nobody wants to do things under pressure. Everybody always at some point wants to feel like they are in control of their life. That is why if you look at women as a man, women, when a man is too insecure, they eventually lose attraction and they get turned off. Because it feels like you are a security guard to her. But when you are not too much insecure, you are insecure in a nice manner which makes them to realize that you actually do care. It's enough. It's healthy. But when you are too insecure, it's almost like you're going to guard everything. She's on the phone, you're there. She's greeted by someone. Who was that? You get what I'm saying? She gets turned off. She feels like she's no longer in control. And she feels like, you know what? In order for me now to have the freedom to call whoever I want, be on my phone without being asked where am I talking to, being greeted by people, it means I have to separate from this person. So, but then when she realizes you don't care, when you are silent, you give that person that space that, you know what, you can have your life without me. I won't be. That person feels like, okay, it means I can always feel free, right? I don't have to. Oh, but I think I need it. Say you make them feel like it's up to them. Ever been in a situation where they want to sell something to you, and the moment they don't put pressure and they give an option that, but you can leave it if you don't want to, you feel more free to buy. I've been in that situation. But the more they make me feel like I cannot say no, the more I become scared to buy. But the moment they give me the freedom, I think I can say no. That's when I get to think, I'm like, you know what? Let me buy. What if I regret? You get what I'm saying? But the freedom, that's what people need. So yes, let me allow me to wrap this video here. That is the reason why your silence always works on your ex. You enjoyed? Go ahead, subscribe and hit the notification button on your right. And that's for me. I will see you in the next video upload. Take care and stay blessed, okay?